Okay, here's our last video for this unit, Chapter 12, where we're talking about sales promotions. The first half of the chapter talks about consumer promotions, so these are business to consumer designed ones here. One of the most common ones is coupons, where we offer a basic price reduction. 300 billion coupons printed a year, 2.5 billion redeemed. So not a lot redeemed overall. I think, well, I can't do that one in my head, but not a lot. And so one of the advantages of this one is sometimes you kind of get advertisements. People see the coupon and they make their purchase decision based on that and then forget to use the coupon, which is the best of both worlds. But 80% of households use coupons, and 2/3 of people said they'll switch brands because of a coupon. So the vast majority of them come from freestanding inserts. So those are, for example, the inserts you see in the Sunday paper. Also, digital coupons are growing in use and becoming much more frequent. The types of coupons you have are instant redemption. So I take it to the store and I get the discount or the money off right then. That is great for instant. That says instant. That is great for getting people to try a product for the first time. There's also bounce back. So this is when they buy a product, a coupon is in the package for them to go buy another one. So this is to encourage repeat customers and gain a little bit of loyalty there. There's also the scanner delivered ones. You know, when you go to the grocery store and they print out coupons, generally they see you bought Starbucks coffee, and so they'll put in a coupon for Green Mountain or something. So a lot of times this is designed to get you to switch brands. And then the other type you see is cross-roughing. I buy a coupon for, I buy one product and in it there's a coupon for another one. So it's to encourage you to try another product, either to use them together, or it might be for you to try another one of that same company's products. So those would be the different types of coupons. Another type of promotion is premiums. And so this is where there's a prize or a gift or something that you get when you purchase that product. One of the common ones is free in the mail. So when you get it, there's a coupon, send this in, or send this proof of purchase and you can get this prize for free. Also there's in or on package, where the prize or whatever it is included right in the package or attached to the outside of it when they buy it. So the little toy and the cereal would be in or on package. There's also store or manufacturer premiums, which Happy Meal would be that. You buy the Happy Meal, you get this toy for free. So that would be a store premium. There's also what they call self-liquidating. And so it's not free, but it's a really cheap version of it. So if you include proof of purchase for 3 things, then you can get this for just $4.99 plus shipping and handling. So basically, they're not making any money on the premium. It's not costing it. They'll probably charge you like whatever it cost them. But it encourages repeat purchases as well, because you'll need so many proofs of purchases or something like that. So those would be examples of premiums. Contest and sweepstakes. For a contest, you can require purchase. Sometimes it requires skill. Sometimes it is just luck. But a lot of times, you have to, I don't know, send in a video of something. A sweepstakes is random, and that you cannot require purchase. Now, obviously, there are legal requirements for different things. You have to disclose the odds of winning and all that kind of stuff. But the idea of these is to encourage traffic. So think about McDonald's and the Monopoly games. You want to collect all the pieces, so you'll go there more often so you can collect more pieces. Or it might even be traffic to their website. Every time you go there, you can click on a another entry to enter the sweepstakes again. So it's to encourage traffic to the store or to the website. Rebates and refunds and rebates. Again, you're giving money back. The redemption rate overall for these, redemption rate, is 30%. But if it's a rebate of over $50 or more, then the redemption rate jumps up to 65%. These can work in a lot of ways the same way the coupons do. So I make my purchase decision thinking, well, really, then if I send in this rebate, I'm going to get, it's really only going to cost me this much, so it's a much better deal. So I decide on this brand because of the rebate, but then only 30% of the people actually send in the rebate. So the other people made the purchase decision, but then you didn't have to give the money back. So that's why rebates can be really nice. They can sway their decision at the point of purchase because of that rebate, and then if they forget to send it in, then you didn't have to give them the money. Sampling is when I deliver a free sample of the product to a potential customer or a potential business. These can be used business to business or business to consumer. You've got in-store samples where, you're handing out samples of the food at Sam's Club or the grocery store or something like that. You've got direct when you get a sample of this laundry detergent in the mail or something like that. You've got the cross-roughing here too, where you buy this and it contains a sample of another product to encourage you to use that. And then there's also professional samples. You see them at the doctor's office all the time giving samples of drugs or something like that to try to get them to encourage those. Bonus packs are where you've got extra product in the package. So it could be buy this 6-pack and you get a 7th one free. But it's in the same package there. Or the shampoo contains 30% more for free or something like that. You would use bonus packs if you're trying to increase usage in general, to get them to use more of your product. You want to encourage them to stockpile your product, or sometimes you're doing it because your competitor's doing something similar, and so you have to kind of match that one. So, sorry, that's an arrow up there. Increase usage. And then price offs are a temporary price reduction, kind of like a sale. These can be, again, you might increase sales in the short term, but you might decrease profits because you had to reduce the price. You might get a few more sales, but that means even the people who would have sold it at the higher price are now getting it for the lower price. So it might not be, it might increase sales, and so you could increase some traffic there, but it might not be best for the profit. So you have to kind of look at the whole thing there. When you're planning consumer promotions, you want to look at the types of consumers that you have, and so they break them down into different types of consumers. Promotion-prone consumers are ones that regularly respond to different types of promos. These are people that like to get a good deal. They're always looking for a deal. And so they're going to respond to all kinds of different types of promotions, and they're going to switch brands according to what promotions are out there. You've also got price-sensitive consumers, where price is the major or maybe the only criterion for making a purchase. I'm going to go for whichever one is on sale or whichever one I have a coupon for, so they're not, the brand is not important to these guys. I'm just going for the best deal. Not important. Whereas for the next two, brand is very important. So you've got brand loyal consumers. So they only buy one brand. And no matter what kind of promotions they see, they're not going to switch brands. even for a promotion. So these people are really not going to respond to promotions. And if you have a coupon or a price promotion for somebody like this, they would have bought it even without the price promotion, and they're not going to switch to something else. So that's kind of the danger of coupons or any of these, is that you're giving money away to people who would have bought it anyway, even without the promotion. Brand preference consumers are a little bit different. They have a set of brands from which they choose. So it might be, so let's say I'm buying peanut butter, and I'll buy Jif or Peter Pan, but I won't consider Skippy, and I won't consider store brand or anything like that. So I have a set of brands that I choose from. And so for that one, a promo from one of those brands will convince me. I've narrowed it down. My brand preference is either, what did I say, Peter Pan or Jif. So if I have a Peter Pan coupon, that'll help me sway my decision between those two brands. And people might not be in the same category for all these things. So I might be a brand preference consumer when it comes to peanut butter, but when it comes to toaster pastries, I'm brand loyal and I will only buy Pop-Tart. Whereas when it comes to laundry detergent, I could care less and I'm price sensitive and I'll just buy whichever one is on sale. So people respond differently within different products. That is consumer promotions. Now let's talk about trade promotions. And so these are business to business, one business to another. Trade allowances are financial incentives somewhere along the distribution channel to some other member of the channel. So it could be manufacturer to retailer or manufacturer to wholesaler, but somewhere along the distribution channel here. These the thing here is they're not always passed on to consumers. So the manufacturer might give a discount to the retailer, and then the retailer keeps it to increase his profit, but does not push that onto the consumer. And the idea that the manufacturer ultimately wants to increase sales to the consumer. And so if he sells it to the reseller for cheaper, but the reseller doesn't pass that on, it's not going to increase sales, at that point. So so they're not always passed on. So that's the danger there, because ultimately we want it to be cheaper for the consumer. Some of the other kind of dangers here are what we call forward buying. So they stock up on it when they get this, let's say I'm the retailer. I stock up on it when I'm getting this discount from the manufacturer. I just stockpile it, and then I pass it on. I don't pass it on, I just distribute it, so it doesn't have any timing. I just do it to take the advantage to me, but it's not going to encourage any kind of sales. The other one is diversion. Let's say I'm offering a discount on East Coast because sales are dropping there, and what the retailer could do is stock up it over on the East Coast and then send it over to his West Coast things, or this could happen if you do internationally as well. So I'm the manufacturer, I'm offering an incentive just in one area because I'm trying to stimulate sales there, but the retailer can take advantage of that and then ship it somewhere else where I didn't need it. And so I don't really have any control as a manufacturer over how the retailer passes that along. Trade contests, I'm offering money or prizes if they hit a sales quota or something like that. I think the example they used in your book was travel agents. If you book this many cruises on Carnival Cruise Lines, then you qualify for this prize or a free cruise or money or something like that. Trade incentives are a little bit different than trade allowances here. We could have a couple different things. I'm not just offering money off. I'm not just offering it, a trade allowance is almost like putting it on sale to the retailer. This is a little bit differently here. We have three different types. Cooperative merchandising agreements are really two-way efforts between the manufacturer and the retailer. They're working together now to promote this. If you do this for me, then I'll do that for you. If you make sure you put my stuff on the end cap or in the prime location retail-wise, then I will maybe reduce shipping costs or offer other kinds of guidance or support or services or something like that. Cooperative advertising is when the manufacturer offers to reimburse a certain percentage of the retailer's advertising costs. And this has advantages to both of them. They'll put in requirements like, okay, well, this ad can't contain promotions for my competitors as well, so you can only feature, but you could feature other products, just not my competitors' products in this ad. For the manufacturer, they can gain additional exposure, so it's not just their ads, but now it's the retailer ads as well. And for the retailer, the advantage is then they can expand their advertising because they can spend more because they get reimbursed over here, so they can expand their advertising. So that's kind of a win-win. And another type of trade incentive is bonus packs. And so that works the very same way premiums or bonuses worked in the consumer side, is the retailer will get free merchandise for certain sized orders or for placing an order within a certain time or something like that. Another type of promotion, a trade promotion, is trade shows. And these are very common. There's huge ones, there's small ones. The manufacturer goes there to display their products and to seek prospects. Seek prospects. So that's their goal. Sorry, that says seek. And the retailers also attend the trade shows, and they do this so that they can compare products and prices and features. It's a one-stop place to compare, and also to seek out vendors. So they might be looking for new suppliers or new vendors, and so this would be a good way for them to see everything that's out there and see it all in one place. So you've got potential sellers and potential buyers all in one place there. International trade shows are increasing. There's more and more international trade shows, and the buying patterns are a little bit different in those. But what you're also seeing here is more niche trade shows or regional trade shows instead of just huge international trade shows. So each one of these chapters has an international section. I've been kind of ignoring those, but that is becoming increasingly important as we become a much more global economy. All right, so there's a summary of Chapter 12 for you.